What's up with it? Polo motivation, bro. Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also hit the notification so that you're able to get each and every one of my videos. Okay. Um, I haven't done a polo motivation in a little bit, guys, but and gals, but I'm gonna get it cracking a lot more. Uh, you know, for those of y'all that don't know, Regina King, an actress who has been in a lot of iconic films. Her son um, has committed suicide, and his name was Ian Alexander Jr. And before I get this video started, I do want to give a shout out to the brother Too Raw for TV. If you haven't subbed to Too Raw for TV, definitely go sub to his channel. He has multiple channels. He's got a he's got a music channel, True Raw Classic, a political channel, and politically incorrect. And he also has two sports channels, Two Raw for Sports and Two Raw for TV. And he um, historian, man, that like right now, I don't think anybody on YouTube can even step in the stratosphere of Two Raw, and is one of the LDBC generals. So definitely go sub to Two Raw. Salute to him for bringing this. He was the one that I saw talking about this. But you know, Ian Alexander Jr., who was the son of Regina King, committed suicide, and he was 26. You know, he was a musician and a DJ. Um, you know, um, this was King's only child, and um, you know, this right here, man, is is something that I needed to talk about because this is actually near and dear to me, in a lot of ways. Now, I've had several guys that have came to me and throughout the course of life and had talked to me and had said, you know, Polo, I can't do it no more. Um, I want out of this life. I'm disgusted. Um, this is going on. You know, everything that you could possibly imagine: relationship, financial, family. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Just you know, the overall well-being. Some guys and girls are not happy with the way that they look or whatever. But the reason why I put this as polo motivation, man, is that listen, man, if you feeling some type of way, if you're feeling like taking your own life, if you're feeling like succumbing to your own demise, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Talk to somebody, man. Talk to somebody. And I know some people are gonna be like, well, that's easy for you to say, blah 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 blah. Listen, I'd be sitting here lying if we all said that we haven't had some sort of suicidal thoughts. But what we have to understand is that you have to look at the beauty of living. you have to find and really understand, okay, what is great about me living right now? What's great in this life? Why would I need to go? Whether it's your kids, you know what I'm saying, that you want to live here, whether it's you have a great career while you here, whether it's you have a great talent, whether it's because you are able to be an influence in a lot of people's lives, or even just one person's life. You have to find the beauty in life. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, everybody's not cut out for certain things. There's a lot of people that's once they turn a certain age and they begin to see what life is like, what the world is like, and stuff like that, you're gonna run into a lot of stuff. People are gonna tell you certain things. People are gonna say stuff to you. People are gonna say, "Okay, yeah, you can't do this, you can't do that." You might hear some stuff about anybody or something like that. Somebody that's near and dear to you, to the point where you just like, man, I can't handle that. Nah, you got to be able to handle that. And that's why I do these things. I do Polo Motivation for a reason. I talk to y'all for a reason. I conversate, even if people don't want to hear it. That stuff don't bother me. But you'd be surprised, man, when a lot of people talk and let's say nobody's listening to them. Guess what? You know, they become sensitive about something like that. They take something like that real serious. Oh, nah, you gotta hear what I'm saying. No, you know, listen, if nobody wants to hear you or something like that, listen, talking to yourself can be the best thing sometimes. But listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: it's always good to talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Let people know, man. Look, man. Hey, I'm struggling with this problem. No matter what it is, man. Look, don't let don't let what you're going through make you feel bad enough to not talk to somebody, man. If you're struggling financially, you know what I'm saying? Don't go and try to talk to a financial advisor about your situation to the point where, okay, you wanna try to kill yourself or something like that. No, don't do that. But instead, talk to somebody who you could really trust, somebody that is not gonna sit there and go broadcast your business to somebody that you really close to, and really tell them how you feel. Because the thing about it is, see, a lot of these people that are online, a lot of these people a lot of these people that that are entertainers, you know what I'm saying, musicians, stuff like that. Guess what? Y'all lose sight of the fact that these people are still human beings. Y'all still lose sight of the fact that these people are human beings. And the thing about it is that a lot of these people that that you see on TV, that you see on the computer, you see on the internet, things of that nature. Guess what? A lot of people worship these people. You know what I'm saying? They see them as idols. Listen, when Kobe Bryant passed away, right? When Kobe Bryant passed away, you'll be amazed of how the world stopped. How the world stopped, literally. How everybody stopped doing what they were doing, right? But y'all forgot. See, people forgot that that guy was a human being, and when he was going through what he was going through, guess what? Y'all tried to ridicule him. Y'all tried to bash him. Y'all tried to say all these things to him and stuff like that, not realizing, man, that he was human just like you. He made mistakes just like the next man and stuff. Now, we know that Kobe Bryant, his his death was untimely. you know. But the thing about it right here, uh, you know, young brother Alexander, how you don't know that he wasn't struggling with something to where he tried to talk to people and they wasn't listening. I'm not saying that he didn't talk to Regina King or anything like that. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But how you don't know that he tried to actually talk to somebody, but guess what? They brushed him off. You got to be careful who you brush off. You got to be careful who you're talking to, who you're running across, and everything like that, and what you're saying to them. You know. And think about it. What I encourage each and every one of y'all to do, man, is if you feel in a way that you know a guy like Ian Alexander was feeling, or anybody else that has given up the fight, because life is a fight. Everybody just thinks, man, oh yeah, man, I'm getting the bag, I'm making the money, man, I'm getting all the females, you know what I'm saying? I got the cars, I got the clothes, you know what I'm saying? I got the jewelry, got the houses, you know what I'm saying? Got the business and stuff like that. But guess what? Hey, y'all forget, man. You can't take none of that shit with you. All this shit right here too is temporary. You better enjoy it right now when you can. You better enjoy this life. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Listen, man, life is too short. And guess what? His end is short. 26 years old. 26 years old, man. Betty White was damn near 100. See what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Some people feel the way that they feel. Listen, when I lost my grandmother, man, I was feeling the way that he was feeling. But you know what? I had people talk me through it. When I lost certain people, you know what I'm saying? I like, man, dog, I don't know if I could do it anymore. But guess what? I had people that was there that could talk me through it. Everybody think that, everybody could get over stuff the same way, and it don't work like that. It does not work like that. If you got a problem, talk to somebody. Shit, problems are meant to be solved. Just like rules are meant to be broken, problems are meant to be solved. That's the point. That's the point in business. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to solve. You got to be a great problem solver. A lot of people don't realize that. And that's when it comes to conflict, man. You got to be able to have a resolution. But nah, y'all go through this life, you think everything's all good, stuff like that, man. Nah, it's things ain't gonna be good. When you get when life throws you a curveball, you got to be able to know how to react to that. And a lot of y'all, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for y'all because yeah. Listen, there's some things that you could do, spend your whole life trying to prepare for, and guess what? Still get hit with the okie doke. And one of those things is when you go through some sort of trials and tribulation where you feel like, there ain't no outlet, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you know what? I can't make it. I don't know what I'm finna do. Blah, blah, blah. Shit. You begin to look at life differently. You begin to you begin to look at things. You begin to look at people differently. You begin to look at the things that you used to enjoy. You don't really enjoy no more. But listen, what you have to do is you have to fight. You have to fight it. You have to fight it. You have to go. I know people talk about going against the grain. It's like, okay, this is my last point. Like when you haven't exercised for a while, but at one time in your life, you used to be uh, in tip top shape. You used to be a, a generational talent, or a tremendous athlete and everything, but somehow, some way, you lost you felt like you lost yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't look the same. You don't quite have that desire anymore, that motivation or anything that you used to have or whatever. Well, guess what? You gotta fight that, and you gotta shit no matter what. Hey, where you used to run 3, 5 miles or whatever, now you can only run like shoot just right down the street. Hey, start with just down the street. You might be, have to walk back or whatever. You might not even be able to make it, but guess what? You trying to fight it, and then eventually, hey, you'll be able to go a couple more, even longer, and and then next thing you know, after a while, you'll be able to do this. You'll be able to be more uh more energetic because you're gaining your stamina back. You're getting your fatigue. Your fatigue level is rising and everything. Then you'll be able to do more exercise and stuff like that. Well, shoot, that's the way life is or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You might have lost motivation. You might have lost somebody that was near and dear for you. You might have lost a husband. You might have lost a wife. You might have lost, what I'm saying, a sibling, parent, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And now you feel like, okay, well, damn, that person was so close to me. I could do I could do everything when they was here. Now I don't took that person done left this earth. So I felt like they took a part of me and everything. But that person that left, I guarantee you, they probably wanted you to go ahead and go on. They probably told you, okay, hey, look, I'm always not going to be here. That's some people's parents. They'd be like, look, I'm not always going to be here. That's why you gotta let your kids know. If you got kids, let them know I ain't always gonna be here, and that's how it's gonna be sometimes. But guess what? You got to keep going, and you have to fight it regardless. You know what I'm saying? You have to fight it, man. You have to be like, you know what, man. Sometimes, man, you gotta cut out all the niceness. You know what I'm saying? Like, be like, man, fuck this shit, man. You ain't finna defeat me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell life. Don't tell life fuck you as in a sense like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't like you no more. Life tell like no, say, look, you might hand me that shit, but you not finna defeat me. And get your ass up and don't let that shit be your own demise. Look, man, you don't know what you finna do down the road that's finna be positive. So you gotta keep living in order to do it, man. Keep living, man. It's not that hard. You can do it. Just get up and keep scrounging, keep fighting, keep clawing. You know what I'm saying? That man. Because guess what, man? If you call it quit, if you want to take your own life, guess what, you shoot. You done checked out. There ain't nothing you can do no more. Once you hit that light switch, it is over with. It's over with. Done. You can't come back no more. But you got a chance every day, every second, every day above the surface is a blessing, man. Count that blessing and keep going. It's not that hard. People might not want to talk to you no more. People might not want to be associated with you no more. People might not want to look at. They're not checking up on you on social media. They're not coming to your pages. They're not saying what's up to you anymore. Man, fuck them. Say I got this on my own. Party on your own. Have fun on your own. And guess what? They be like, well, shit, how come he ain't talking to me? You know why? Because I'm busy doing me. You got to get your ass up and get hype no matter what. And if you're not that type of get hype type of person, well, shit, man, quietly be a quiet savage. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're going to have people coming at you every single angle, every single day. Your job, them people don't like you. Okay, all right, do what the fuck that you can to go ahead and get the fuck out of there. And guess what? Then you'll be able to create your own motherfucking job and opportunity for others. And you can run that shit the way that you want to. You know what I'm saying? If you're sick of being in school or whatever, man, do what the fuck you got to do to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So you could do something else. If you're in the military, you don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, be successful, then get up out of there, and then find another outlet so that you can be successful. If you're doing something, man, that you don't like to do or something like that, try to solve the problem. But you sitting up there, oh yeah, you know what, man, I'm just giving up, man. That ain't gonna do nothing better. People, guess what? The people that's gonna be standing over your casket, guess what? They still living. They still walking. They still running. They still smiling. They're still eating. Meanwhile, they're putting you in the ground. You check out of this motherfucker. They not checking out. You checking out. Think about that. Them people are gonna keep living their lives regardless. 3,000. What's up? It's not that serious. If you, man, go talk to somebody. That's what's wrong with our people now. We get on these fucking pills. We get on these motherfucking hardcore drugs, and they fuck up your mind, your whole perception of shit. You don't even look at shit the same. Oh, I gotta turn to this motherfucking drug. I gotta turn to this. I gotta put this in my system. Stuff like that, man. Get that shit out your goddamn system. And that's why you mixed up with all these perks and all these pills and all these syrups and stuff like that, and it makes you feel this way and feel that way. You get off of that shit, then you fucking depressed. I'm not saying that that's what Ian Alexander was on or none of that shit, but a lot of this generation, man, they get on that shit, and then next thing you know, man, you know what? The only option that I have is to take my own life. Fuck that shit. People are gonna try to destroy you every single day. Nigga, I want you to try to destroy me. That's what I want. You know why? Because I'm gonna take a detour to that shit and I'm gonna maneuver and I'm gonna find another motherfucking way. I got bigger shit to fry. I got bigger fish to fry. I could care less what anybody says about me. You know why? Because I have other things that are much more challenging. Myself is much more challenging. Oh, but no, you get he talking about me. They said this about me. They said, man, fuck them. You have got to have that mentality to say, look, I'm going to keep going. Everybody wanted so quick to check out and all this other stuff. Now go talk to somebody. Go talk to somebody, man. Don't be ashamed of walking into church and you ain't got no motherfucking clothes. Look, I'm not telling whatever religion that you is. Look, man, I'm not here to judge that or whatever. But if you go to church, you know what I'm saying. You feel like that's gonna make you better. Then go ahead and go. If you want to go to the go out, you know what I'm saying. Go to the library or something like that. That makes you feel better. Do it. What I'm telling you is do what makes you feel good. Find the beauty of life. Other than that, you sitting on the couch and you daydreaming and you staying in there and you sipping on that stuff and you popping them pills, man, and you jacking all this shit up in your system and stuff like that. Man, that ain't gonna do nothing but make you feel even worse when you get off of that shit. And then people want to hop on the train. They only hop on the train when there's people around. That's the people that I love the most. Oh yeah, man. Like when you start becoming successful and we start getting shit. Oh, then they want to jump on the train. Nah, motherfucker. Look. I don't care who's on the train or not. You know why? Because I'm in the front of this motherfucker and I'm not looking back. I can give a fuck less. I could give a fuck less what you say about me. I could give a fuck less how you feel about me. The only people that really matter is the people that's closest to me. I don't mind taking constructive criticism from them, but everybody else, they just doing that to down you and do all this other shit. If they trying to down you, if they trying to destroy you, if they trying to do everything that they can to fuck you up inside, guess what? Maneuver around that shit. Maneuver around it. They say you too old. Okay, no problem, man. I guess I'll be an old ass motherfucker. They say that you too ugly. Hey, I'll be ugly as hell for you. Even more ugly to the point where you don't even gotta look at me again. They say you too fat. Oh, well, guess what? I'ma be a fat ass motherfucker for you. So fat to the point where I can't even fit through the door. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers is too easily bothered. Oh well, guess what? This person said this about me. Well, you know what? I'm not going to talk to that person anymore. Oh well, you know, man. You know what, man? Yeah. Well, that person is this way. Hey, get the fuck out of here. That's why we don't never do shit at the front. Well, you know, that person believes this way or that person believes that way. I'm not going to associate with that person. Bye, nigga. Bye, nigga. Kick rocks. I don't need you around me. You know why? Because you destroy my motherfucking energy right now. That's why we wonder why. Oh well, you know what, man? The only way. Well, man, I got gray hair, man. I'm losing my hair. I don't know what to do, man. They don't want to talk to me no more. I can't get no females no more. He don't like me no more. He said that I'm this way and all this other shit, man. Fuck that shit. That's why we committing suicide. You might think that type of shit funny, but to the next motherfucking people is killing themselves because of the shit that they say on social media. Man, fuck that social media bullshit. That shit is not real life. Half of them people that you see on that motherfucking TV and internet, man, they ain't even living that way. You go check their real house, man, they living worse than your motherfucking ass. They can't even be their fucking self. Yeah, get the fuck out of my face, man. Go kick rocks, man. I don't need your ass around me. All you do is fuck up my energy. You just trying to do everything that you can to destroy me. Man, fuck that shit, nigga. If you don't want to fucking be around me or the people that I'm associated with, nigga, I don't need your ass around me. Oh, but you want me to be nice. You wanna be a doormat. You wanna be a punching bag and shit like that. That's why you think a guy like Russell Westbrook, he ain't easily moved by any of y'all shit. You know, got the dude crying and shit like that. You know what? He's doing everything that he can. Nigga is still a human being. Naomi Osaka, you know what I'm saying? She talking about she got mental health issues and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that some of these people, man, they still gotta go to bed at night. The shit that you say, you know, these fucking people that get online, these people are psychopaths. These people do not have a life. They want to try to fuck up other people's lives and shit like that. And then when they check out of this bitch, then guess what? They happy about that shit. They happy about one less nigga being gone. Or one more nigga being gone. One less nigga here. Fuck all that shit, man. I'm not trying to. Listen, if you coming up on here and you, oh my God, Polo, well, shit. Hey, this ain't the conversation for you. I'm talking to motherfuckers that need to hear this. I'm talking to the people that are struggling right now. These people don't even know where they gonna get their next job. Federal employees, man, they about to lose their job. People are losing their jobs because they can't work because of this whole COVID bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But it's not that easy for everybody. We can sit up here and say, okay, yeah, people who commit suicide, stuff like that. But everybody ain't going through the goddamn same thing as you. Everybody ain't making six figures like you. You didn't serve in no fucking military like some of those niggas, man. And one soldier right before you got blown up by a landmine. A tank got blown up right in front of you, and it could have been your ass. Oh, but you see, oh yeah, well, these people, they shouldn't commit suicide because of, man, fuck that shit. Because if it's your friend, then you wouldn't be feeling the same goddamn way. It's not easy for everybody. It's not easy for everybody. And then when you do it, I don't even think like that. I don't think, oh, the actions of them, how they can hurt or nothing like that. I'm like, I'm doing everything that I can, man. I could have helped that motherfucker. I could have been there. I've taught 3 guys out of killing themselves. Go listen to my Polo motivation. If you don't want to listen to it, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. But I'm telling you that if you listen to the Polo motivation that I tell you about suicide, about taking your own life and all this other shit, I had a friend that was severely depressed, wanted to check out of it, man, and his story was resilient because he was able to come back. He was able to come back. It took him a while. It's not easy for everybody. Everybody just sit back and they rocking chair with kicking their feet up and shit like that. Hey, go talk to the struggling mom that got like 3 kids or whatever, didn't do anything to deserve it. Her man just wanted to walk out because she don't probably not attractive to that guy anymore or whatever, decided to lead a family or whatever. 3 kids all by her, you know what I'm saying? But he decided to go ahead and go to the lusts of life, you know what I'm saying, and dip into something else just because she's not attractive no more. And guess what? She's stuck with the kids. Now she got to figure out what to do. Not easy for everybody. Oh, but they want to sit there and they want to down that queen, saying, oh, why she got all these babies by herself, not realizing that was the guy. It was all by the same guy. The guy left her. But see, you see how the perception gets fucked up because you sit there and you go by other shit, other logic that you see. Somebody could have been like, well, you know what, man, I'm not going to talk to Polo because da-da-da-da-da. Guess what? Guess what's in the back of your mind? Oh, I don't want to talk to him because nigga, you ain't never had a conversation with me about real life. Y'all sit here and judge a person just off of what they talking about sports and all this other shit. Nigga, hey, these fucking athletes, they got issues too. These politicians, they got issues too. These entertainers, these actors and actresses, they got issues too. But you're not around them motherfuckers 24/7, 365 days a year. Do you go to bed with them? Do you go to sleep with them? Do you wake up in the morning, them motherfuckers feeling some type of way? Some guys are unhappy when they wake up in the morning because they wish that they would have checked out. Me, I don't feel that way. I'm happy because every day above this motherfucking surface is a blessing. It's a blessing, but you don't see it. Oh man, I gotta work hard. I gotta work for master. I gotta work for master. That's your mentality. Nah, I am the master. I am Show Enough. If you don't know who Show Enough is, look, he was on Bruce Leroy. No, nigga, man, I'm not trying to be, man, I'm not trying to listen to no motherfucking I'm not trying to listen to nobody else, no machine or nothing like that. You got to control your own motherfucking chessboard, or this whole society is going to control you. Get you a coping mechanism. Get you a coping mechanism. Sometimes you got to get that, that education, or that old Republican, old Ivy League and stuff like that, man. And you got to get to the source. Look, man, bum rush that motherfucker and say, look, your ass is doing it, but no, you got to get technical and 2 + 2 and division and multiplication and LCD and all that. Get the fuck out of here. Don't nobody want to hear that shit when you got to pay bills. Don't nobody want to hear that shit when you got electricity, dude. Don't nobody want to hear that shit when you got a child that might be struggling, might have mental health issues. Don't nobody want to hear that shit if you got a child that's autistic. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Ain't nobody trying to hear that old man. These motherfucking psychiatrists and counselors and shit like that, they probably got problems worse than you. Motherfuckers ain't never been married. But they trying to tell you how to live your motherfucking life. No, I want a motherfucker that know me. If I know True Mike in like 20 years or whatever, I'm going to go to her before going to a psychiatrist because that motherfucker don't give a fuck about you, man. That motherfucker is getting paid. Regardless if you kill yourself or not. Fuck all that educational bullshit. Ain't no book gonna teach you shit. I want a motherfucker that done had experiences around me. I want a motherfucker like my boy Nola James around me. You know why? Because he done been on the streets. He knows what's going on. I don't want no motherfucker that done grew up in the suburbs. Nigga, I want a motherfucker, man. Okay, if we around somewhere and that motherfucker, we gotta survive. I don't want no motherfucker that ain't never been in the woods and don't know how to build a fire with me. Don't know how to put up a tent. Come on, man. About that, man. I want somebody that actually know me, that done grew up with me. We don't bump heads together. That nigga gonna watch out for me. That nigga gonna watch my back. Nigga, man, that nigga gonna be like, oh shit, something finna fall on you or something like that. I want somebody that be able to, man, shit, man. Be willing to sacrifice their life. Just like I would sacrifice my life for them. But see, you can't have a talk with a motherfucking psychiatrist because guess what? If you need an organ, you think that motherfucker gonna be there? No. You think they gonna sign up on the donor list? No, because they give a fuck about their life. They in their office. They making they how many ever figures that they making? While you the one mentally being shot, ready to check about this bitch. Polo Sports Talking ENT, man. All I'm telling y'all, man, True Viking, LA, 3000, everybody that's listening. Talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. It ain't that serious. Talk to somebody. Life is not that serious. Get up and keep going. Fight that motherfucker. Nigga, man, don't let your age dictate nothing. Nigga, if you 25 going on 30, fuck it, man. Be the best 30-year-old that you can be. If you about to be 40, man, then be 40 and fabulous. If you about to be 50, be like, man, I'm 50 on them hoes and I still look good. If you 60, oh shit. I don't give a fuck, man. I see no age. I'm still 60, man. Get with me. If I'm 70, nigga, I still move faster than you, nigga. If I'm 80, oh yeah, I'm still fly, nigga, man, and I'm still Grady. If I'm 90, look, nigga, I made it further than your motherfucking ass. Nigga, if you 100, nigga, man, talk to me when you get up to this bitch.